Hey guys, don't know if anybody's here yet or not. Kind of just pre-gaming a few minutes before we get kicked off here, doing this live thing. I'm trying to get my laptop set up so that I can check out everything. Okay, got that going. Now if it will just show me the live stream so I can check in on it, that would be awesome. So that I can actually see the questions and comments that are being answered. Easier said than done. Farm Toys Live, what I got? Okay, the Lafayette video is showing up, but the live is not for some reason. That's weird. Just refresh and hope for the best. Still nada. Interesting. There we go. Now it came up. Internet was just being a little laggy today. Oh, gotta have to take care of some mute. There we go. Okay. I think we're good to go, guys. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Earl? Xavier, number one farmer. Everybody eating lasagna. That sounds pretty yummy. Okay, so here's how today's gonna go. So I've got 1 hour to do this, guys, and then I had something else come up this afternoon, unfortunately. But so 1 hour live here. I'm gonna go through some new stuff. Gonna show you some stuff I got in the mail from some folks, which you can kind of see a hint of that back there in the kind of behind. And then I don't know. We'll just talk and answer questions. Thank you guys again for everybody who made it out to Lafayette to see us, that stopped in to say hi, to show us or have me sign your toy farmer, or I signed a Steiger package. How cool was that? Just stuff like that. It just stopped in to say hi. If you bought something, awesome. If you didn't and just said hi, that's awesome too. Just really appreciated seeing everybody. Big shout out to the Discord crew. You guys know who you are. I know some of you are here right now who came and hung out, and who are kind of my eyes and ears of the show. I know a lot of you guys bought stuff, so just really appreciate all you Discord guys. Landon, Connor, Kyle, Malachi, Ivan Farmer. Gosh, who am I missing? A whole bunch of guys. So just sure really appreciate it. It meant the world to me, guys. It really did. Yeah, number one farmer, you're a Discord gang for sure. So yeah, just big thanks to all you guys. My wife and I were talking on the way home from the show. That was just super cool. Like we just kind of had like a big farm toy family there at the show, and it was just really excited to do that. So yeah, Canada's hard to get there. Yeah, Jack's Discord gang. So big thanks to Kyle too, because Kyle has been knocking out some new designs for us. So we are going to try and launch over 50 new display items by the summer show to be exact. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. We're hitting display items hard because it's pretty obvious from that show. That's what everybody was kind of after. At least that's what you guys wanted. So I wanted to showcase some stuff. I got some other items here too I need to set in. And then I just got some neat stuff that I've been sent from guys that I want to show off. And yeah, AC unit. We can hook you up with an AC unit there, Jax. We got to print some more of those. We sold out of AC units. That was crazy. So am I going to the summer show? I will be there. Whether we set up or not is to be determined yet. That weekend's crazy for me because one, I try to kind of look. I'm going to try to look and cover some things for my Toy Farmer article. Two, there's a big kind of like dinner get together after the summer show on Saturday that we attend every year, or we're going to this year. We did last year as well, and it's crazy. We would have to leave awfully early, probably on Thursday, to get set up at the show. So I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm not even sure, 100% sure we can get in. The summer show is like kind of a to be determined thing for us right now, but we'll be there for sure. I mean, whether we set up or not, we'll be there. So I think it'd be awesome, Kyle, to make some stickers up with that design. Yeah, Noonmaker steel. I wanted to put that here because I wanted to show off your. I know I showed it off in another one, but I wanted to show off your anvil again, and just the truck, the toolbox, the truck, all that stuff in general. So I just thought it was worth checking out one more time. Like I said, because I kind of want to highlight a couple of the things that you've drawn up for me here this week as well. If you're looking for some 3D work, uh, Punky KN's animation there, Kyle, he is, I mean, he's my go-to guy at this point. I really am thrilled to death with what he's doing. And I'm just going to show you some stuff. So first off, here's the Noonmaker steel truck. So you'll see this on the display a bunch. This is going to be on my display. So this is one of his toolboxes. And then also, check out this anvil. Looks so dang cool. It's the color that does it for me. Like, I mean, it's cool, but the color, I don't know, it just looks anvil-y. I don't know, it's awesome. Here's a toolbox. Kind of hard to beat right there. And oh yeah, it opens. Because that's how Kyle does stuff. Kyle goes, hey, what's something cool? And then how can I take it over the top? And so, he makes his toolboxes open. It's the coolest thing in the world. Diamond plate on the top, all that stuff. How sweet is that? I need to try to get some more of those from you, by the way, Kyle. If that's doable. Not in a huge rush, but would like to get some more of those from you down the road if I can. So here's a couple other things. So here's something else that he designed. So if you little hog trough, hog feeder. These are like those concrete feeders. Look at that, excellent work there. I'm excited. We'll have these up on the website. I don't know, possibly tonight. We'll see. And then we've got. I call it a wash tub, but you can use it to water horses, cows, or just have it sitting outside of a house with flowers in it. There's a million uses for these, but check out the rib detail. Oh, let me get a closer so you can actually see the rib detail. Awesome work on this thing. Again, really excited that we're going to be offering those. And again, I think we'll just get that up on the website this evening if time allows. And then Kyle didn't design this. I actually did this myself. This is a refrigerator. It's actually modeled off of our refrigerator in our kitchen. I don't even know what it is. I don't know, maybe a Samsung refrigerator. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I thought we needed a refrigerator for the shop. So how about that? And then some of you guys, if you got to, oh wow, I'm still leaking isopropyl alcohol out of this one. So this cured, but then I put a hole in it so that it would drain any excess resin, etc., etc. Well, it's still draining, still draining alcohol. That's kind of funny. And anyway. So this is a 250-gallon propane tank. If you got to Lafayette early, you saw these, but we sold out of these super quick because I just didn't have time to print a bunch of those, unfortunately. We'll just set him off to the side for now. And then here's a rice tire I did a long time ago. So this is based on what we have on our combine, and I do have the wheel for it to go with it. It's just a tight fit, so I'm tweaking on that a little bit. I don't know. We'll probably make these in a somewhat limited number, I think. So. Because I don't know that there's a huge demand for these, and I'm not necessarily in the tire business. I don't necessarily want to be in the tire business. Plenty of other guys doing that. So, and then here's a awesome looking. Let's call this a 8,000 4-wheel drive series John Deere rim that Kyle did for me. And I'm not getting a great picture of the detail in there because of the lighting. Oh, hey, you know what? I got an idea. Look at the light in there. Anyway. So I haven't had a chance to use these yet on a tractor, but that's going to change this week. So anyway, there it is, guys. There's kind of a couple of the new things anyway. I do have some other stuff. I don't know if you guys are interested in it or not. These are 1/16 scale work lights for tractors, and I definitely... We'll probably offer these, I imagine. They're kind of more for personal projects, but whatever. And then Landon, if you're still around, check out these are the weights that you did up, and those turned out fantastic. So I'm excited to use those on something. Not sure what yet, but I'll find something to use them for. And I dropped something, so let me grab that real quick. Nothing you guys haven't seen, but I dropped it nonetheless. There's our 3-cone stack, and then of course we have single cone stacks. If you want to have like a little construction on your display, you're gonna need some construction cones, right? Right. But yeah, I think Kyle, I think that's really cool. Functionality greater than detail for you. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Like I said, I love the toolbox. So, what's up, Cam? Colton, how's it going? Where do you park at Dalton's? Oh, I have no idea. I've never been to Dalton's Farm Toys before. No clue. No clue. All right, let's see. What else we want to take a look at here? So I was working on a repowered John Deere, and you can see I actually got to the painting part. Then I dropped it, and I split my seam there that was nice and filled and beautiful looking. So we get to start over on that tractor. That's always fun. Totally not frustrating. I do not have the Ertl. Well, I do have an Ertl TW20. I don't have one here, though. But yeah, I've got one in a box somewhere. New foam. Gonna do display stuff. That's awesome, Everett. The 2140 is somewhere in this pile. Yes, it's around here. I've done some work on it, yeah. We have... Things are a mess right now. When we got home from the show, of course, we unloaded everything. Then we basically decided we needed to kind of clean out and reorganize. So we've got... we bought some new cabinets and things like that to kind of get our parts, because our parts list keeps growing. And the more it grows, the harder it is to kind of keep track of inventory and things like that. So we bought these new cabinets, and so then some toys had to go on the display. Here, I'll just show you this nightmare over here. And then, so there's kind of stuff everywhere right now, and we're finally to the point where we're getting the reorganization part done. So things will be in a better shape soon. And so I thought I was done with shows after Lafayette, and then it turns out my buddy Brian Morey, B&B Farm Toys, invited us to come over to their place and do an open house with them. So they're going to have an open house over at Penfield, Illinois, which is in 2 weekends. And I've posted some details on that, and I will post many more details on that soon. But anyway, if you guys are kind of in that area of the world, want to come see us, want to buy some toys, whatever, we'll be over there with B&B Farm Toys. I've got to get a hold of Brian and see if he can't pick out a few things from his boxes. So, because I got a couple things I'm looking for. So here's, I thought I'd show you some new stuff too. Not my stuff, but this is from my buddy Jeremy Richards. If you guys know Jeremy, he does a lot of 1/16 scale stuff, but he's done some 1/64 as well. He's not huge into the 64 scale stuff, but what he's going to do, or what he's kind of doing, is he is basically, if he needs it in 1/16 scale, he kind of ends up producing it in 1/64 scale. So, which is, kind of smart move there. Why do things, might as well kind of try to double your money, I guess, if you can. Anyway, he does awesome work. So these are anhydrous double tanks, and check out how nice those printed, by the way. So he did a great job printing those. And then here are the wheels and tires for those. Those are huge. I don't know if those are... I wonder if he did the design. I don't know if those... Maybe Chucky printed those. I'm not sure. Or not printed, but cast those. I'm not sure. But they're a rubber tire, so that's great with a with a printed rim. So those look great. I'm excited to get those. So I traded him a little bit of work, and for a handful of these. So because I need some of these for Dogtown Ag. So that's what we did there. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't know how well you can see those, but nice detail on everything there. Just really good work. I'm gonna try to get these put together later today, I think. So, or probably more like tomorrow. And my overhead light just kicked off. Good deal. It's always fun. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. I don't know. I'll probably shoot some paint on these later. What do you think? Blue frame? I think blue frame. That's kind of what I want. I don't know. Maybe we should do a red frame though, because we got a red building over there. We were kicking around painting this red. We'll see how that turns out, but. Ertl tractors at Tractor Supply worth it. So they're typically, they're if you want them, yeah, they're typically a little more money than you're gonna find at say a farm toy show, but not bad. I mean, I buy. So here, Tractor Supply is called Farm and Home Supply, and I mean, I buy tractors there, especially around the holidays when they're on sale. So. Yeah, I got the big 7 shank there. Like I said, Landall just tacks on their shanks on those to make that a 7. It's kind of cool. What's up, Connor? Have I ever done a lifted square body? I've honestly never done a lifted truck, period. No, that's not true. I just did a lifted square body for Lafayette, but we sold it. So I take that back. Wow, that was my first lifted square body, though. These were made by Fleming Farms, so. Oh, finally got a Fendt Momentum. Nice, you'll like it. Great planter. I am not in Iowa. I am in Illinois. Oh, nice. Some anhydrous mods. Like the sound of that. Just finished a welding rig. Nice. That'll be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to get my hands on an X9 for sure. What time is it in Iowa? It would be 2 o'clock, 2:15, whatever. I mean, it's what time it is in Illinois, so we're on the same time as Iowa. So, it's 2 o'clock, 2:15-ish, roughly, in that neighborhood, I guess. So, hopefully you're not late for something. All right. I was going to try to paint this today, but the plans changed. Not going to have time to do that. So let's see. Let's see what's in the old Shapeways box over here, guys. Well, there's that, and that, and that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move my anhydrous applicators anhydrous tanks, wagons. Okay, what do we got here? This is old part number, I don't know, 6711612. So in case you guys don't know what that is on Shapeways, because nobody does, I wouldn't. We're gonna open her up and find out what we got here. Well, this is gonna be a puzzle here that we're gonna have to put together. What do you think? What do you think that is, guys? What do you think that is? How many 1066s do I have? Not enough. Not enough. I probably have 2, maybe 3, but I would like more for sure. I love 1066s. So these guys, Bo, Slade, they come from JHR Farms, which is Jeremy Richards. And I'll hold it up and see if you guys can see the web address on there or not. There's your web address. So it's jhrcustomfarmtoysandparts.com. So you can email him there. You can give him a call. Jeremy's a great guy. And he can get you some of those if you're interested in some. He does awesome work. Does really awesome work. So that's why I'm happy to have them on the display here. So small implements for your farm, roughly 600 or 700 acres. I say that like it's small, but any planter recommendations? I have a 12-row Kinsey right now. I would love to see, 12 rows, maybe even an 8-row on a farm that size. But definitely a 12 would do it. Have 7 1066 is nice. Yeah, so good question. So I mean, Kinsey, I love Kinsey planners, obviously. Um, check this out, guys. Got a nice baler. I'm gonna have to look and see what needs de-sprued and what doesn't here. Um, yeah. Ugh. Anyway, that needs cleaned up something serious. So a lot of times when you get stuff from Shapeways, it's got oil on it, it's got like a wax on it, and that's what this does. So that's gonna need cleaned up before I can do anything to it for sure. I'll go ahead and set that there. You do, Jax, you do. You need to build a farm, bud. That'd be cool. But you know me, I'm just always trying to get people into the farm display side. Yeah, accidentally cuts off the wrong thing. Done that before. Ask me how that goes. It's not fun. All right, so this is just a rear end. This is from Hector Matthews. I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing his name right, but anyway, John Deere style 3-point. I've got a specific tractor in mind for this. It's green. It has 4 tracks on it. You got an idea there, but yeah. I guess the rest of this package is probably going to give away what tractor that is, if we're honest. I would like to do LEDs on some stuff. I don't know if I'll ever have time to do it, but it's something I would definitely want to do at some point. So Peterbilt would definitely be. The bow unfinished are $30. All right. So I believe this is the hitch for my baler, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, there's some accessories there that are going to have to be cut off, but I think it goes. I don't know. It goes somewhere. I guess I've got it backwards, don't I? It's been a long time since I've run a baler, guys. A long time. Yeah, so I guess it's more something like this, huh? It's been a long time since I've run a baler. I don't even know. Oh, gosh. 15 years anyway, if not longer. Definitely not designing a coal forge. 5-section, 3-section. Yeah, that sounds awesome, Connor. That sounds sweet. What was I gonna say? So I'm gonna be a little bit slow cranking out printed parts here because one, I've got to rebuild inventory because for all intents and purposes, we sold out at Lafayette. I think I brought home about 6 or 7 things. So we basically sold out. So the printers have got to go 24/7 to get that inventory built back up. But the big printer went down this morning, and it was my fault. It was a goof up on my part, I guess. I when I clean the resin vat, I strain it, and that way you get any junk that's in the resin out of there. Well, I guess I didn't get it all out of there, so I had a little piece of resin that was cured, and it had some supports on it. And then I started a new print. Well, when I started a new print, that cured piece pushed down into the LED screen, and the LED screen is now kaput. So the big printer is toast. I say toast. It just needs a new screen. But here's the unfortunate part. That is quite a wait to get one of those. So I've got it ordered, and we're on the waiting game now to get one of those. So that kind of really stinks because that printer is a beast. And so, like, for example, these tubs, I can print 60 of these on the big printer. I can print 8 or maybe 10 on the small printer. So it's very frustrating that I did that. Stupid mistake on my part. I thought I had it all cleared and strained, and I didn't, apparently. So just the way it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing. So here's the chute. If you're wondering what that first piece was, this is the chute for the baler. Now, whoever designed this, I don't remember who I bought this from. Whoever designed this designed it so that the chute can go up and down, but there is no chance in heck I can run a straight pin in there to make that happen. Somebody's gonna have to be better than me to do that. Well, I have X9s. Oh, I've been debating on if I should get some to resell or not, because I mean I can get a case of them. I've been debating on it. I'll probably know more soon. Can you make me a Big Bud custom tutorial videos? Oh, I don't really plan on customizing that Big Bud, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe down the road. Oliver LP gas, like the one in your video. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it, Owen? Yeah, yeah. Remember when I was out? I wonder who got those. In case you're wondering what this is for an 8RX. This is a detail kit for an 8RX. This is from Hector as well. Oh, I'm looking at it here and it's pretty daunting. But it'll get done. I'll get to it one of these days. Yeah, I mean, realistically, this could be a next winter project. Oh, I got a broken piece. Dang you, Shapeways. Dang you. Oh, well. Shapeways will take care of that. That's the good thing about them. But, wow, that's a lot to put together. Anyway. That's on the list someday. What's the best way to bond brass with a tractor casting? Good question. How big of a piece of brass is it? Because if it's just like a brass handrail, glue, BSI glue will work awesome. If it's something bigger, oh boy, possibly JB Weld? No, Shapeways stuff does not come with instructions. Some of the people on Shapeways will have instructions on their Shapeways page where you order, but in general, nope, it's up to you to figure it out. That's what's tricky part. That's the real tricky part about it, especially a kit like this. It's very difficult to do. ADP, look at the wheeling and dealing going on here. All right, so now what, guys? I don't know. We've kind of unpacked everything. I don't know. I need to clean these up. Well, I need to figure out where some of these parts go and then clean them up. We could do that here real quick, maybe. Let's take a look at these trucks that Fleming did for me here. Usually Fleming's around. He must be busy today, which that's okay. Check out, you know, I don't do really lifted, jacked up trucks like this, so it's kind of neat to grab a couple of these for the collection here. And they'll be on Dogtown. You'll see them around. I particularly like the Dodge, although it's a little squatty for my, we got like what is that? The Carolina whatever going on there a little bit. But I do like the truck a lot. It's cool. The suspension looks cool on it. And like I said, I got some use for this on Dogtown, in particular, the Dogtown Ag portion. So. Yeah, Derek, that's probably, or Jackson. Sorry, that's the way to go. It was great meeting you at Lafayette, by the way. Yeah, if he can get you a case, then yeah, that's the way to go for sure. No changes right this second on Dogtown. We're gonna finish it. Start working on it here. I was gonna hopefully start on it right here after Lafayette, but it's gonna have to go until after that B&B open house in 2 weeks now, because I gotta, I have to build again. Unfortunately, I mean, I just got to get into serious build mode again, knock out some custom tractors and stuff like that. But we'll get there for sure. Oh, the T9s are definitely going to be on the farm. I'm kind of thinking about the big one. Um, the big one may go on Dogtown Ag and may pull an anhydrous bar. I'm thinking, and then the little one, I've kind of got I've got an idea to use. I've got a Nutramax applicator drawn up. I haven't got one put together yet because they're a pain. But so it's like a row applicator, so you could do side dressing with it. And I'm debating on using the narrow frame to side dress with. We'll see. I think it's got potential though. I do have it. I do have both of those tractors right here though, so we could bring those over. I'm just I'm in love with that thing. I think it's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put them to work. I don't want them just sitting on a shelf. I think they could play a role here for sure. Nice, Bo. Cool. Gonna do dairy. That's cool. That'll be sweet. So yeah, I don't know. I think this thing will look great behind or great in front of a Nutramax. I think it's just like I said, a good side dressing rig with the duals the way they are and everything. And then this big guy, the big dog. Well, I mean, he'd pull one of these Blue Jets all day long. I think anyway. I mean, how cool does that look already? My blue jet has kind of the weather faded look going on, but that's okay. It used to be a nice shiny blue, and then I decided it needed to look of the little like it was working. Okay, so yeah, I think the manure application unit. Like I don't know. I think I've got use for it, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's a cool setup for sure. Or at least I think so. I might be biased though. Oh, I was sitting here trying to think of what else, if I had anything else new I could show off right this second, but maybe not. We are painting up, so I kind of heard you guys loud and clear. You guys said you wanted painted toolboxes, so we're working on that. So I've got, I don't know, roughly 50 toolboxes here ready to paint anyway. Um, they're primed, or at least half of them are primed. So those will be our standard toolboxes that we're gonna get painted up. That way, you guys don't have to paint them yourself. Do I have an 8330? I do not actually. There, John Paul. Um, that'd be kind of cool to have. Oh, well, that's a good call. Let's put a tank behind the bar. See what that thing looks like. Of course, we need wheels on it yet, but let's see. I got a hitch here, don't I? I just had it. Where'd I put it? There it is. Something. So about the length right there. That'll look cool. What is this black thing here? Right here. What is that? That this thing? Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. Hang on. I can improve our. Hey, look at there. It's part of my tripod in the way there. I did a 8110 years ago. I mean, I actually made narrow frame and all of that. I sold it like an idiot last year. Kicked myself ever since. If I ever did another one, I don't think there's any way I would sell it because, like I said, I've kicked myself too hard for selling that last one. It was just, I don't know, it was one of those things where the money was right, so I did. But Yeah, I think I do, right? Like those the frames have to be blue on those tanks now for sure. Well, we're gonna try to do more trees here before you know before show season comes back around. Um, it's gonna be a little bit yet. It'll definitely be my wife is a school teacher, so it will be when she gets out of school before she has a chance to because she builds the trees. So anyway, it would be kind of interesting if we did put the green GPS on all of our tractors. Um, kind of, yeah. I know one thing I want to do and I've done it before. I put a cooler in here, but you put the Dr. Pepper in. We've got a toy farmer in there. Little stuff like that adds so much to this tractor. Um, I'm kind of excited to do more of that in the future. It just makes them look more realistic to me. What tractor would a 12V Cummins motor work in? Probably like something big, a big versatile, maybe. Something like that. That's probably what I'd put one in. So far, so good with the foldable combine hopper. Nice, nice. I'm gonna put the new stuff out back out front here so I can show off so everybody can see it a little bit. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got a half hour to go. I'm not in any giant hurry to get out of here. I mean, like I said, I got to go. I basically have to go right at 3 today though, because I've got stuff to do. I got to be somewhere shortly after 3. So, but I'm basically ready to go. I'm gonna sit here and so. I mean, they don't really make them flat black, but so I use a flat black primer on these because I'm gonna paint these black, and I thought they look kind of cool flat black actually. These toolboxes, but like I said, I don't intend to actually paint those flat black. Some of those got painted a little better than the others. Okay, there we go. And then that guy. Okay. Shoot those with paint before I get out of here later. Yeah, so we're kind of working on people because we definitely want more people for sure. So shop fans, they are test printed. How about that? Um, those should be well, they're curing, so it should be not too long. Maybe this evening on Instagram I can show you some shop fans. Yeah, an 1150 and a big 9 bottom would look sweet. That would be one heck of a setup. That would look awesome. Blue shop towels. I was just thinking about that the other day. That's a really great. That'd be a really great little outfit, little detail to put in. So I need to do a little work here, but um, I want to slip this Detroit. Whoops, I got it backwards for one. I want to slip this Detroit up into this 4020. That's high on my list to do this week, but I gotta fix the dang seam on it that came apart on me when I dropped it. I had that motor up in there a little while ago. Oh, I was thinking of an 1155 Cummins. I guess not a truck motor, the 1155. So what would you put it? That'd be kind of a fun swap into something like a like an old Ford or something. Yeah, the old quad track does. That's a good match for that big Salford uh, plow there. I got to finish up a couple more of those plows. I'd like to have some for that open house in a couple weeks, but we'll see if I get to it or not. Well, now I can't get that to fit in there for nothing. So there's the 6V, and then here we've got the, oh, that's also a 6V. Maybe I don't have any 8Vs with me. No, there's the 8. Okay, there we go. So we got a couple Detroits here to play with. You can almost hear them screaming at you. That might be what they put in the Big Bud. I just realized my refrigerator printed a little lopsidey there. Yeah, it'll be okay for my display, but we'll have to, that's just a print issue is what that is. We'll have to tweak that before we make those prime time, though. No, I did not build those lifted trucks. Those were Fleming Family Farms built those and sent them over to me. Yeah, it's windy here too. It's kind of a crappy day here. Do I have video of taking the tracks off a quad track? I don't think I do. They are kind of a pain. I'm gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, the rubber tracks just pull right off, but if you want to get that track assembly off, they are a little bit of a pain in the rear. Detroit in a John Deere crawler. Interesting idea. Well, I'm sure you'll find a use for that plow. I'm going to set this aside for a minute or two. I'm going to grab a little bit of isopropyl alcohol here. Oh, this particular one needs strained, though. All right. I'm going to clean up this baler while I'm sitting here. Maybe I could shoot it with primer today. Yeah, Gus, they're a pain. Now some of them actually just have a screw if you can get the frame off, but I'm not sure which model that is off the top of my head. It might be the new. It might have been the new Farm Show ones. So if you pull the entire tractor apart, which is just held together by screws, I think those were just a Phillips screw that would pull that apart. But the older ones, the STX series, basically everything before the brand new AFS connects, are terrible to take apart. I'd love to see it, Kyle. You know me, I love me some Steiger. Yeah, the 450s are an absolute bear to pull apart. I don't even know a good way to tell you to do it. They're just tricky. They're tough. But I don't want to discourage you from doing it either. All right, little 99% alcohol here. Cleans up 3D parts. I guess, there you go. See that? Send the pictures to fortheloveoftractors@gmail.com. Okay, there we go. Start small here, and we're going to go easy because you can overdo it on these FUD parts from Shapeways. A lot of guys use simple green and water, which I have many times in the past, but this IPA alcohol is a little quicker. I too love John Deere tractors, Joe. What's your favorite? What's your favorite John Deere tractor there? Always curious to hear what people say about that. So basically with these from Shapeways, when you're cleaning them, you've got to be super careful. Because obviously They're very fragile. But two, and you can just start to see it, and it kind of happens before your eyes. Once you've got it cleaned up and you've got the wax off of it, you can see why they used to call these frosted ultra detail, because the kind of translucent part starts to become frosted. And so that's kind of one way to know. I see a spot there that I didn't get. That's kind of one way to know that you've got these good and clean. And I'm basically just using a paper towel here. Somewhere, some like pro farm toy builders cringing like crazy, but it's okay. They'll get over it. This is the cheap, easy way. You can also use, um, you can also use, like I said, simple green and water. You can use a toothbrush if you're really careful to scrape all that off there. Now, I've got a little bit of a bow in this hitch. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And that is a put it in warm water and then just gently apply pressure situation, and it'll come out of it. That's pretty common when you're printing long stuff, in particular from Shapeways. So 1950 Oliver would be kind of interesting, yeah, for that 12 val. Can I find? I'll look and see. There's surely a Hellcat out there somewhere, right? They've got to make those. 7R John Deere, nice. Yeah, those 7Rs are cool. 9430, pretty much reviewed. I mean, I'm interested in everybody's. Will you be doing another brand of repower muscle tractors as well? For sure, for sure. I've got some stuff in mind. I want to do some international for sure, some Farmall stuff, and I'll get to those pretty quick. So Shady Show, I would just use a rattle can. It's easiest. Now, if you have an airbrush and you're familiar with airbrushing, 100% airbrush is the way to go. But you can, without a doubt, make it look great by just rattle canning it, just using some spray paint. No reason you can't. So I don't like to brush. I mean, I definitely have, and sometimes you'll have to kind of get some of the trickier spots. But spray is the way to go. You just be patient, lots of light coats, hit it from different angles, etc., etc., etc. This one you can really see how it frosted. So we know that one's real good and clean there. So that's kind of cool. I'll do the same. I'll show you this. So some of it's frosted, but see how you can see through a lot of that? Now let's just dunk it. Now, of course, when it's wet, you're going to be able to see through it because that kind of hides the frosting a little bit. But then watch as this thing dries, and it's isopropyl alcohol. It's going to dry pretty quick. We're going to start to see this. See how this is starting to frost up already? Look at that. You can't even see through that top part anymore. So that's kind of how you know you've got all the wax off of these guys. I don't have any Wildcats up yet. I don't know. I mean, I can put some stock ones up if you want. I'll probably just customize them and put them up though as I get them customizes. Oh, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Auto World has a Hellcat. Good info, Tony. We do need a drone. That's an interesting. I could 3D print a drone, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Have to be a big one. The baler came from Shapeways, and I don't know who I got it from on Shapeways. 7330 premium. Nice. Those are cool, for sure. All right, I'm going to dry this off and see. Take my own advice here and make sure this is really good and cleaned. I like to hit this with primer before we get out of here. There we go, starting to frost up. This was the area I was concerned about. Didn't think I had that cleaned enough. Everything else is in good shape, but that's starting to frost up. So we're gonna let that dry a little bit longer and just see. Catch you later, Everett. Have a good one. Can I show my farm trucks? Oh, I don't really have them right here, right this second. They're kind of on the other side of the room right now, other side of the basement. Everything's in a little disarray because we're doing some reorganization down here. We we've been very fortunate and blessed that we've kind of grown this business a little quicker than we thought we would. Actually, we've kind of grown it more than we ever thought we would, and but that's required us to rethink how we store and inventory things. 6410 two-wheel drive, yeah, that's a cool tractor. This 6400 series tractors in general are very cool, I think. 6410, 6420, etc., etc., etc. Get a drink here, guys. A 132nd scale log skidder. Blah, can't talk. Cool. Oh, okay, Gus. I can put up. I can put some of those up on the website. Maybe try to get to that this evening if we can, or maybe tomorrow. Worst case scenario. Hey, I appreciated every one of those trips, Connor. It was just fun getting to talk to you guys, though. That was great that we all got to get together. It was kind of cool that we had a place where we could get together too, there in the room, um, versus just kind of wherever or hanging out wherever. I don't know. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun because I sure did. All right. Gosh, I want to get this thing going together, but it's gonna take a little bit for this to dry because it's got a lot of nooks and crannies there. So we're just gonna have to wait that out. I think I'm still not 100% sure. I'm satisfied with how clean that is, though. So may have to hit that again. Yeah, the that's one of the things, and I think some of you younger guys definitely got to experience it this year. That's one of the great things about actually going to a toy show. What we do online is cool. The Discord community, YouTube, Instagram, we all get to post pictures and show each other what we got. That's really cool, but there's really no substitute for getting together and hanging out and kind of getting to talk tractors or see the tractors in person. And so that's one of those things, like when I tell people, like, I love that you got into the hobby and it's really cool that you're doing an online thing, but when you can get out to a show like that, I think it just kind of takes it to another level. um, I don't know, shows for me are much more about getting to see people, and especially people I maybe only get to see once a year. And it's just, I don't know, it's cool. It's a blast, and like I said, that's what I really enjoyed. All the guys that got to come up and hang out in the room, and we got to talk a little bit, and you guys were, you know, it was great. You guys were got to run around together and see the show. That was really cool. And so anyway, I don't know. That's kind of what it's all about. I think that's what the farm toy community has that a lot of other communities don't. Yeah, I haven't heard for sure. I mean, I assume I'm going by the assumption that it's still a thing until I hear it's not, as far as the summer show goes. So I assume it's on, and if I hear different, of course I will tell you guys. I'm excited for it. Um, the summer show's fun. It's not the national. It's it's not that big. I gotta in case you've been to the National, you've never been to the summer show. They're two very different shows, but that doesn't mean they're not two really good shows because they are. The summer shows, it's one of the big ones for sure, or at least it has been in the past. I think coming out of COVID this year, I think everything's a little bit up in the air. Some shows have been huge. Lafayette, for example, absolute huge show, and then some shows have been a little slower than normal. So um, it just depends on a lot of different factors. And I'll be honest, that's the ebb and flow of farm toy shows in general. Some years are bigger than others. So, um, but anyway, I'll let you guys know if I know anything or if anything comes up. Yeah, you would, Connor. It was hilarious. Hey, Larry. Oh, the blue Dodge in the back is just a blue Dodge that's going to be on my on the layout here. Um, it's going to be one of the employee cars at or vehicles here at Dogtown Ag is the plan for it. So figure I might as well get this big old pack of parts cleaned while I was at it, huh? Tonka dump truck made in the USA. That'd be a good one to hang on to. I'm excited to get to work on this too, but I know it's going to be a long time, so I'm not going to rush into it. I'm just gonna set it aside for a while and stare at it and wish I was putting it together. Yeah, shop details. I mean, it was pretty obvious to me at the show that that's kind of where it's at right now. At least for me, that's what everybody was wanting when they came into my room. So that's cool. I'm excited to try to be able to provide those the best I can anyway for everybody. We're certainly going to try. Hey, what's up, Malachi? So I don't know, new stuff. Refrigerator, hog trough, and a water trough or water feeder there. Those are kind of the new things. Working on this John Deere baler, just getting it cleaned up. Got to paint it. Yeah, it's getting sticky now. Um, so on and so forth. So that's the plan anyway. Try to get primer shot on this baler today at some point. Anyway, boy, that's super sticky all of a sudden. Why is that sticky? May have put it in the alcohol too long. It's frosting real good though. Check that out. That's good though. That's what we want. We know it's clean. We know it's clean. We know it's cured. But yeah, wow, that's sticky for some reason. Oh, Larry, glad to have it. Really appreciated you having it in the display. I still have two videos that I cannot get to upload for nothing, by the way. Um, they will upload and then they will just process, and I can't figure out what the heck the deal is with them. It's frustrating because I like them. They're both really neat, displays or items, but can't get them to upload for some reason. Connor, that's cool. I mean, I would definitely do another 9R with steel tanks if I had the ability to do that. I love the 9R steel tanks is my favorite 9R for sure. So you can get one of those 1950 Oliver spec casts, the 64th, for not a ton of money there, Jax. But yeah, if you're gonna get 16th, you're gonna pay through the nose. Let's see. So here's the really cool thing about using IPA, isopropyl alcohol, to clean. Whoops, can't do it like that though. You can filter it with a funnel filter, and you can basically put it right back in your bottle, and it's good as new. But with that said, my funnel needs cleaned first. So we're going to do that real quick. But you can clean your funnel with IPA. John Deere, 116 John Deere dealership. Shop is half built. Nice. That's cool. Looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, sometimes you can find them cheaper if you get lucky. But yeah, they're not. I mean, they're certainly not Ertl tractor cheap. Yeah, I still have that John Deere 110 Precision lawnmower. I'm going to probably hold on to it forever because I'm going to restore a real 110 one of these days. We've got one. We actually have two at the farm. And, one of these days I'll get to restore them. It's on my to-do list. Actually, almost started to tackle them this winter, but and then just things got busy. Once I got sick and was down for a few weeks, then I was just playing catch up all winter long at that point. So I guess the good news is with the big printer being down right now, it gives me an opportunity to clean up around here. It gives me an opportunity to clean up around the big printer. So, you always got to look on the bright side of things. Alright, so let's see. Running out of time here, guys. I'll show it sometime. I did a video on that 110, like a full-on review of it. I can show you the needs restored in one of these days. Yeah, you bet. I'll have to dig it out, but yeah, I'd be glad to show it to you guys. It's kind of got some, I think there's some seed boxes around it right now because, gearing up for spring, of course. But, sure. Started laying grass on the display. Nice. That's awesome. But yeah, I'd be glad to show that off. It'd be cool to do that. I'm excited to do it. It's just, I'm trying to grow this business, the farm toy business, parts and customs and stuff like that. And as I was saying a little bit ago, it's kind of growing more. It's growing quicker than I expected it to. It's growing more than I expected it to, which is a good thing. Because, you guys know I'm chasing the dream of doing this for a living someday. Don't know if we'll ever get there, but maybe. And so it's exciting to be doing that. So, hey, what's up? What's up, Mikey? Yeah, 1 minute. Guys, it's 3. And like I said, I kind of got to be strict and go today because I actually have somewhere I've got to be. So I got to get the heck out of here, unfortunately. But I really do appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys you're ordering the Precision 110. Awesome. You will not be disappointed with that thing, Dean. That's seriously, it's one of the best tractors they've done, I think. For especially being a little lawn tractor. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for coming by. Look for the new items and some more up on the website. Hopefully this evening, but maybe a couple days from now, depending on how the next part of my day goes here. So, anyway, guys, thank you all so much. I sure appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day and happy tractor hunting.